I grew up in Honduras.
I was born in Guatemala.
I've been living here in the United States for the past 10 years.
I got here when I was about 13 years old. Five years before we moved, my mom had to work a lot, so she had to work from 5 in the morning until like 12 at night, so I would never see her, and that was like the biggest problem with my brother. He was like kind of lost, I guess, and well, he didn't want to join one of the gangs, so they told him that if he wasn't gonna do it, they were gonna kill him. So well, my mom got really scared, so and my grandpa, he lives here, so he decided to take us, to bring us over here, and that's why we're here.
Pretty much seeing the life, how it is over there, the way that there are so many people that are suffering and that need money and need medical assistance and all this, but then they can't afford it simply because they don't have the money. And when I was little, I still didn't realize this. But now that I'm a lot older and I understand, I wish that I could do something, and I know I can do something. And I think that being a doctor or becoming a doctor would I not only be able to accomplish what I hope to accomplish, which is actually help out, give out to the community, and give out to those people that really need it. And I'm hoping to be able to just lend a hand. Some of the struggles that are preventing me from accomplishing my dream of becoming a doctor and all that, I would have to say have to be the fact that I wasn't born here, the fact that I don't have a social security number, and technically speaking, I would be considered an illegal immigrant.
I think I'm a struggle with the fact that I only live with my mom. My dad died 2 years ago. I think one of the biggest struggle I'm gonna face is the fact that I don't have a security number, and also the money, because since I don't have that, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the financial aid and help.
That was one point in my life where at the place I stayed, there was a double homicide. And when I first heard this news, I wasn't actually in the house, thank God, but I was total in awe. Like, 2 people were dead in the place that I was living. And it really didn't sink in until later, but around the time I found out, it was halfway into the night, it was getting later, and I realized I still need to do my homework, but I left all my books in my backpack in the house. And then as I was just sitting there at my grandmother's house, I was just, what am I going to do to finish my homework? And I can't, because I can't get in, so how am I going to explain this to my teachers?
Even if we don't have the money or the papers, the social security, that we can go to college, we can be someone on this world, we can make a difference in our lives. Help us. motivate us to, even though we have struggles, that they should motivate us to keep going and have that goal to be able to go to college and be someone else.
I believe that it's important to teachers. It's important for teachers to not give up on students, because sometimes there's different backgrounds in every individual, and each individual has their weaknesses or they have their struggles that they need to face, and sometimes this is what they portray when they're at school. There's things that's going on at home or that's going on maybe with their friends or all these things that they're experiencing at this time, especially as teenagers, and it just kind of sidetracks them from the fact that school should be, or education should be, a major priority. So the teachers, maybe if they could open that perspective and open that view, how important education really is, and just not give up on them. Know that their backgrounds and just the way they grew up kind of impacts them, I think, personally.
You're my inspiration.
My teacher.
My educator.
I have talent.
I have a desire to learn.
I see a bright future.
Don't forget about me.
Don't forget about me.